Alex Honnold, the world-famous rock climber best known for his astonishing free solo ascents captured in documentaries and specials, recently spoke candidly about the financial side of one of his latest high-profile projects. He participated in a Netflix special titled Skyscraper Live, where he tackled a daring free solo climb of Taipei 101, one of the tallest buildings on the planet. The feat involved scaling the structure without ropes or safety equipment, a challenge that combined technical skill, mental fortitude, and sheer audacity. In an interview with a major publication, Honnold did not hesitate to describe the compensation he received as embarrassingly small, especially when viewed through the lens of mainstream professional sports. He pointed out the vast disparity between what elite athletes in fields like Major League Baseball earn, often hundreds of millions of dollars over the course of contracts, and what he was paid for a televised spectacle that drew global attention. Even though he declined to disclose the precise figure, reports placed it in the mid-six-figure range, which he acknowledged as potentially the highest payout he had ever received for a single climb. Still, in his view, it paled in comparison to the earnings of lesser-known figures in more commercialized sports. Honnold's agent had apparently hoped for a larger sum, reflecting an expectation that the uniqueness and risk of the endeavor would command greater financial reward. Yet Honnold himself remained pragmatic and even philosophical about the money. He stressed repeatedly that financial gain was never his primary motivation. The true reward, he explained, lay in the experience itself, the unparalleled thrill of reaching the summit and the profound solitude of sitting atop the building's spire with nothing but the wind and the view for company. That moment of isolation at such an extreme height was, in his words, insane, in the best possible sense. He went so far as to say that he would have undertaken the climb for free if the opportunity had presented itself without the television production. Had the building's owner simply granted permission and allowed him to ascend on his own terms, without cameras, crews, or broadcast elements, he would have jumped at the chance. The act of climbing was its own justification, a personal test of ability and a pursuit of pure exhilaration. The spectacle, as he termed the Netflix production, was secondary. He was not being paid to climb the building. He was being paid for participating in the larger entertainment events surrounding the climb. The ascent itself remained something he did willingly and joyfully, regardless of compensation. This perspective underscored Honnold's long-standing approach to his craft. As someone who has built a career on pushing the absolute limits of human capability in free soloing, most famously documented in his Oscar-winning feature, he has consistently prioritized the intrinsic rewards of the sport over external validation or wealth. The climb of Taipei 101 fits squarely within that ethos, a monumental physical and psychological challenge that offered immense personal satisfaction. The addition of a live broadcast element simply amplified its reach, allowing millions to witness what he described as an extraordinary human achievement. Honnold's comments also sparked broader reflection on the economics of extreme sports versus traditional athletics. While mainstream leagues pour enormous resources into player contracts, niche pursuits like elite rock climbing often operate on smaller budgets, even when they generate significant viewership and cultural impact. His willingness to call the payment embarrassing, in relative terms, highlighted this imbalance without bitterness. Instead, it served as an honest acknowledgement of the realities he faces as a professional in a field driven more by passion than by lucrative deals. Ultimately, Honnold's honesty about the paycheck did nothing to diminish the magnitude of what he accomplished. The climb stood as a testament to his skill, preparation, and fearless mindset. Money, in the end, was incidental, a footnote to an experience he valued far more deeply than any dollar amount could express. His readiness to do it all again for free spoke volumes about the purity of his dedication to the art and danger of free solo climbing.